Hello everybody and welcome to Flow Factory. This is a physics-based automation game where our goal is to make our factory inside an asteroid. So right now we are on the surface of said asteroid and it is quite dark. Let's actually start digging in with our mining tool. Gonna give us a little bit more light. We can actually see what's going on here. And every one of these costs us a little bit of energy. Thankfully it is replenishing automatically right now. Gonna try digging out a little area where we can build our factory. And soon enough, we'll discover a little portal rifting, which produces this element. Now, this element is a block that's spewed out of on the asteroid from this portal. And this portal is going to spew out new blocks every now and then. And these are fully physics-based blocks. We can pick them up. If you put them in space, they just like crash, of course, because gravity is incredibly strong over there. But we can move them around and combine them and then use them to produce more science and other resources. Continue digging. There is another portal right over here. We have them denoted on the map, which is great. So we're gonna have two of these, which is awesome. Gonna keep on mining just to clear out a little bit more of the area. And our assistant here on the left is gonna talk to us a lot. But I have already played the tutorial for this game, so I do know what's going on. The first things first, we're gonna research a smelter. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. It's gonna also cost a couple of blocks of matter. We do actually have those to start with. But we can create more matter by actually sending these, like, by crushing these blocks into something that's gonna be more valuable to us. So I'm gonna use the smelter here to melt these blocks. I'm gonna build it over here on this spot. What we're gonna do is the smelter automatically smelts everything that's inside it every couple of seconds. So we can move one of these blocks in here, and then soon enough it's gonna close on its own. There we go. It's gonna burn everything, and we're gonna get some resources that we'll be able to spend on getting more science. We've got four matter. You can see that this block gives us 4 matter always. And for the next research, we're gonna need 20 or 40. So what we want to do is we want to actually load up a bunch of these inside here. Let's keep loading them up manually until we can discover conveyor belts. And once we discover conveyor belts, we actually do this more automatically, which is gonna be great. So I think this next smelt should be everything we need to get like some research done. 36, we have 44, which is awesome. We can research conveyor belts, which is great. That's exactly what we need. And we might as well do a couple more of these, and might as well do some more mining. This rock is too hard right now because there's like different layers of rocks. So we can only mine rocks that are adjacent to our current area. So we cannot mine this even though we're strong enough, because it's not actually connected to our main base thing. Okay, hold on. I know, Ava. Just chill. Okay, just relax. Let's dig out a bit more over here. So we can't like start from nothing, right? We gotta have everything connected. But it is instant, so this is quite lovely. We can just keep doing this. There is another resource here. What is that? Oh, it's a weird capsule. So we need a drill for that. It's gonna give us new technologies, I think, if I remember correctly. So we do want to get that soon. Might as well clear the area here. We can go all the way here, and now we're kind of stuck because we dug out all the level 1 hardness zones on the map. So we need to actually do some science to like get that research even further. We do have conveyor belts unlocked, which is awesome. The plasma drill is one of the next things that we're gonna have. So what I want to do is I'm gonna actually deconstruct this, just like that, and then we're gonna build a smelter here, like at the bottom. Beautiful. And we have these blocks, and they're like physics based, like low gravity, right? We can like toss them around, and some of them will actually land in the smelter, which is great. But when I have this kind of automated, as these spew out stuff non-stop, I can build a conveyor just like here. And also like here, as soon as this thing drops down, they're gonna all go onto conveyors and they're gonna fold all the way down. By the way, these lines, they show us where things actually went. It's just like for like extra knowledge and information, so we know where our things are going. And this seems to be actually perfect. They're both landing exactly where we want them. So now we have an automated source of matter. These portals create resources all the time. The blocks fall down into the smelter and they land there perfectly, and everything is happy and everything is beautiful. That's lovely. So we have a constant source of matter now. Let's research the plasma drill so we can actually drill stuff. And we also want to do move and stretch so we can move things around with that. Can we do both at the same time? No, it's one or the other. Okay, let's do the plasma drill. It's gonna unlock us new things. By the way, this is just a demo that's available on itch right now. This game is not yet out on Steam, and it's not out yet fully. But the demo is quite beefy, and there's a lot of very cool things in here. A merge is gonna let us combine 2 blocks. It's gonna be awesome. So we have these like simple blocks, right? What we can also do is we can merge them together into bigger blocks and make them even stronger. So we have the capsule here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna build a plasma drill. And this drill is gonna drill nearby blocks. It's kind of just like, you know, extra science. This one is in German for some reason, so, you know, the instructions can be kind of weird. Let's toss these over here. Just keep them here. I think this is from when I was, like, doing stuff manually. Yeah, everything's going exactly where we needed. Which is great. So I think this is gonna give us the access to, like, the next level of drilling. Which would be wonderful. Oh, no, it's a double block. Okay. It's a quadrant, of course. So the quadrant, we actually have it in our database now. So the quadrants are blocks that are combined from other blocks. So we have 2 blocks that yield 4, and we have a quadrant that yields 40. So by combining 2 blocks that yield 4 each, that would be 8 matter, we can combine them in a machine and get a quadrant that yields 40. So it's gonna be like a lot more resources for us. So we definitely want to keep merging these as soon as possible, which is great. What else do we have here? We have the giant laser, a little bit in the full game. Where was that? I don't know where. I saw the tooltip there for a second. Let's build a merger. That's gonna let us merge stuff, and the merger leads to our digging hardness level 2. It's gonna be very important for us. We can also just demolish this drill. I don't think we need it anymore. I think that's fine. We're gonna research the merger in a second here. We have plenty of matter, and we're gonna build a merger above our smelter. So these things are gonna fall into the merger and perfectly align. So we can place this wherever. I'm literally gonna just put it like. Let's put it here, because this is gonna perfectly fall. They're gonna perfectly fall into the slots here. It's gonna go right in there, and the merge is gonna push them together, and now it's a quadrant that's worth 40. And they're gonna keep on doing that until we get a ton of matter. The next research is 150. The pulverizer is 80. The wall is 80 as well. We do want to get digging though. I think that's the most important one. Yeah, we're getting 80 per. It's incredible. It's amazing. We do want to get digging so we can get more source. You can see there's a source here. Also sources like all around the map. If you zoom out, the asteroid is quite big. So we do want to get to all of those as soon as we can. 155 and get the digging hardness too. It's gonna allow us to dig out more areas. We have a rotator as well. It's gonna allow us to rotate blocks and build new quadrants. Merger size can be bigger as well. We do want that, because right now our merger is very small, but there's bigger quadrants. This is all we need for the time being, but there's like even bigger quadrants we can combine to get even more resources. Okay, we got digging too, right? Yeah, we did. I'm gonna go get some walls research. Might as well spend my energy. Now we can dig this. We open up our digger. Yeah, we can totally do this. It's beautiful. We also are using the energy, as you can see. Produce regenerators and by pulverizing blocks. So right now we are using our smelter and we're using our merger. It's spending energy, but we do have a passive generation of +10 per minute, so we are kind of okay. But as we add more smelters and mergers, we're gonna have to start pulverizing some blocks as well to get energy back. So we actually cannot get here. It's blocked off by like this hardness 3 wall. This needs to be hardness 4. So we can just explore this one. Clear out some of the edges here. That's beautiful. And can we get here? No, it's so close though. Okay, we can clear up a lot more space, because we will need a lot more space to just get these going. So we're gonna keep on digging, minding our own business. We can't go to the middle here, unfortunately. We can do this, unlock a brand new area here, another weird capsule. So we do want to build a plasma drill over there. In fact, I might do that right now. I was gonna probably unlock a new quadrant for us. Might be like the orange one. There is an orange quadrant in the game. Okay, this is gonna be great. We can just like explore like this, see where this goes. And it's a big ol' asteroid. Go here. We have an orange one. Okay, over here we have another orange one. Gotcha. Okay, not that much stuff here. I'm not gonna break every block. It will take forever, but we'll keep digging like this. We know where the things are, and it's kind of obvious as well, right? So we can just keep doing that. We can't get there. Get here. Probably another orange one, I guess. Yep, and then over here is probably yet another orange man. There is. Nice. And then we cannot get over there yet. Okay, so we have 2 sources of orange. Well, actually 4 sources of orange. We have a brand new quadrant as well. We're gonna smelt that. If you look at our inventory here, this quadrant yields 40. This one yields 0.1. So orange blocks are really bad. We don't want to pulverize them. But if we combine them in a merger, we can get something that's worth a lot of resources. That's gonna be our next goal. Let's actually get rid of this. We don't need the drill anymore. So I kind of want to just start pulverizing stuff. I cannot cross over here. How do I want to achieve this? That's a good question. Let's do some more research. We want to get a bigger merger. I want to be merging stuff immediately. Better quadrant building the full game. So I want to be combining these into quadrants. So we need to merge these and then rotate them, and merge these and then rotate them and then merge them all together. That is gonna be exactly what we gotta do. So can we build another smelter here? I'm gonna keep the original smelter for now, but soon enough we'll delete it. Actually, let's put it at the bottom. That actually makes a lot of sense. Put it at the very bottom of the pit here. Because that way, everything goes right into the thing at the bottom. Get this side up a bit, so we have as much room as possible. Okay, let's get a merger. Sorry, let's get a smelter. Right over here. We'll do some more mining at the sides. Lovely. And then we want to move, when this gets merged, we actually kind of want to move it down. And then we'll do like a rotator here. The thing is, we're making a lot of the orange ones. We need like more white ones. Probably can get them over here, I think. Over here and over here, maybe, I hope. That'd be great. But either way, we're gonna just do this. Got a wall here. That's like a little slidey thing. Okay, and we delete this. Let's delete this and see what happens. So we're gonna go on a conveyor. You're gonna hit the wall. You're gonna slide all the way down. Don't get stuck. Beautiful. It goes right into my hole here. Love it. That's the best place to be. Okay, so we're doing this. That's great. Now we want to start doing some rotation and whatnot. Let's see. The rotator. I guess the giant laser tooltip is a mistake. It just like it's shown. Yeah, it's like the end game thing to like blow up the entire planet, I guess. We're gonna get a rotator. It's gonna allow us to rotate blocks. In the meantime, let's go do some digging here on the. Let me think. So this is probably like a white block over here, and this is probably a white block over here as well. So we probably want to combine these and these. Yeah, we can do things differently. Let's dig up a hole here. We'll build a giant laser, don't you worry. Not my goal right now, man. So many things here, dude. Okay, just dig this up a bit. Man, we will need to get some conveyor belts that go up. I don't think we can do that right now, right? Nah, they're like horizontal only. Okay. So it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. We got the research done though. Love that. Okay, we can also get thinking hardness 3 soon, but it's so expensive. Let's get a pulverizer because we're gonna have to start making energy soon. We are kind of running low. Do we get energy from this? We probably want to actually use. We probably want to use the ones on the right to make energy. How much is the pulverizer? We'll see. Let's go clear up a bit more. We can actually just pulverize these. Yeah, because they're like kind of out of the way. Just pulverize those. There's like a big old hole here that we can use. And then we can combine these. I think that might be for the best, because there is a good spot for the merger. Okay, we got the pulverizer, right? Unlocked. Where is it? Pulverizing. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not automatic. Gotcha. It's manual. Okay, so we can just pulverize a bunch of these blocks. They do give us a 0.5. These ones give us 20 energy. Gotcha. Or was that matter? Oh, that was matter. Matter or energy? Is it? Oh, these ones get. Okay, so these ones give us energy always. Gotcha. Gotcha. These ones give us energy. Oh no, these always give us. Oh, these always give us energy. Okay, I see. Okay, I misunderstood this. So we do want to have a smelter here, actually. Just look great energy non-stop. Let's see. Where? Give me a smelter in this spot. Yes. Pulverize is the manual action. I see now. Give me a thing. Let's just put one here. And load these bad boys up. But these should give me energy when they get smacked, right? It costs 0.40 per minute. Are you making more than I'm spending is the question. This is not a lot. 0.40. I mean, yeah, it's gonna... Okay, it's gonna make me more than I'm spending, which is great. And then these, we want to put them on a conveyor belt if possible. And just slide them over. That'd be lovely. So we'll do exactly that. We'll get a hole here. We'll do a thing here. Oh, they work on the other side as well. Interesting. And we can also adjust this now, right? Because we have the sliding tool. Upgrade the speed as well. Change direction if needed. That's awesome. Where was my adjustment tool? Did we ever research that? Wall. Okay, how do we use this? Move and stretch. Gotcha. So we can move this a bit lower. We can also stretch it left and right. We can also just move these all the way up top and move this even lower. Just like that. Yeah, beautiful. And let's get a wall here. Like just in case. We don't really need it, I don't think, but you know, just in case I do want to have one. It's gonna all slide to the side and then it goes here, and let's get like a little wall action going like this. So these should all end up on the wall. I hope. God, I am missing a bit. They go into the thing. Go into the big box. Beautiful. Okay, do all of these yield matter? What if I combine these two? Can we combine? Can we do that? Kind of want to see. Is that a thing we can do? Let's do like a merger real quick. So for 2 blocks. Will you merge properly? This ain't gonna... Actually, let's do it right now. Let's see. You become a thing. What do we get when we destroy you? Because we haven't tried that yet. It's gonna be a new object in our inventory. It's spending 0.40 non-stop. What do we get? What do we get? Do we get nothing? Actually, not sure. I don't even got any energy at all. Okay, so let's just stop doing this because it doesn't seem to be working. Doesn't seem to be giving us anything. All right, so there's a lot of these bad boys. We want to make the quadrant here. We have a rotator. So we'll delete this wall real quick. Let's get a rotator. Oh, you are going in a bad spot, dude. Okay, we want to have this on the right. So we'll have a wall that's here. And then this goes on the right. Do we get anything from this? Actually, we probably don't, right? We do get 40 still. Okay, so it's actually still the same. That's good. So for now, we'll just leave it like that. We'll waste a couple of them and move them manually. We can do everything manually if we want to, just look to fix our errors. I think that's reasonable. So we're gonna dig this up a bit. And we have a lot of room here to build a lovely little merger. And actually, we can just pulverize all of these. Yeah, let's pulverize them. Get the resources. Like half, right? Yeah, half the yield. So it's good for cleaning. Which is exactly what it said, I guess. Let's do like a little... We don't have to have a conveyor here. Let's have a little slidey boy. And a little slidey boy here. So we're gonna do a double slide. And we're gonna do a merger over here. And we do like a double little slidey thing. Okay. Can we move this a tad? Can we use the move and stretch tool? Yeah, we can. Just move this a little tiny bit. Little tiny bit. Little tiny moves, you know? It falls in quite nicely. We can move it a little bit more. I think if we move him just like that, we're gonna slide in real nice. Yeah, that's actually perfect. It's beautiful. What about this one? How you doing, dude? You know, I kind of wanna have a nice little neat slide in. That would be lovely. That works. That's great. Okay, so we can just pulverize this one. So you're now getting the combos, and of course, if we do this, we get the energy, which is fine. And then what we can do is we can get a little conveyor belt here. It goes all the way here. And then when it gets off the conveyor belt, get it on a slide. Just like that. Hopefully this slides, and we'll just pulverize all of these. And then we gotta get another merger. The thing is... Hold on, I gotta do this a bit differently. We don't need to slide here. Let me stretch this thing. How do I make this bigger? How do I make this bigger? Hold on. We got the upgrade, right? Merger size. We're into the merger. Is that a different object? Can we just get 2 of them? Probably just get 2 of them, right? Build 2 mergers. Would that do anything for us? Maybe not. Doesn't need to be the case. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to actually do this. Time for some science. Let's see what we have. Pulverize, digging, move and stretch. Moving on machines, shortening of conveyors, walls, grippers. Okay, smelter, plasma drill. Wall conveyor, merger. Oh, hold on, it's over here. Gotcha, I just got a separate item. I see. So let's go for the merger. Let's just want to see what it's like. Yeah, that seems good. Move these out of the way. And then we'll move this one so it like aligns nicely. A bit lower. You know, I'll also move this a tad. Yeah. And then we can clear this up. And we gotta rotate this. That's right. We gotta rotate this bad boy. Ooh. Can we rotate it earlier is the thing. Would this work? Would this work? Let's see. I think it should. No, because it's not gonna have enough room to fall out. So even though I did this perfectly, it's gonna be... It does get stuck still. Okay, what if we move this a tad lower? A little bit more lower? Okay, like that. So that works. Let's do some pulverization here. Okay, this is gonna be good though. We can just get another one. Like this. You just like smelt these. Because why not? Gonna fall down. It's a bit too much, so we'll just shorten this a tad. I just want to have this like land perfectly. A little bit too much still, so we'll shorten it even more. But I think this will be perfect then. Look, one more. I think that's gonna be great. So these should align quite nicely. Don't get combined that way, dude. This is actually perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's do some pulverization here. Just like clear out the backlog. And then once we do these, I don't think we have enough room here. Use Sasibaka. We don't have enough room. Darn it. We've got to do it like this. We got to move this to be taller. Hold on. We got this. Move this a bit higher. And then where do you end up at? That's a good spot. I do kind of want to make this smoother though. This works. This works nicely, and this also works nicely. Okay, I like it. I love it. So now, we're pulverizing. We can also make this a little bit shorter, because they are going a bit too far. Okay, so now we're pulverizing the big ones. We have a lot of stuff. We're getting 400 per, right? Not doing anything with those, but that's okay. We're getting energy. That's all that matters. And you fall down in here. Can you fit? You can fit. Okay, so this is a good ratio. They never like get stuck, which is great. I love that. Can we get this like to be more efficient? If you like add one in here real quick, just to, like skip the weight on this one, because it seems to be like a bit desynced. I don't think it's gonna help at all. Okay, this one has like a longer. It has a longer travel time, I guess. So I think we want to do it like this. I don't think it really matters in the end. Okay, so we have a lot of energy. This means we can go in our tech menu and we can get digging level 3 for a lot. It's gonna be very expensive. But also, it will allow us to dig the next levels of resources in our flow factory. So we can dig this entire thing. There's gonna be a lot of new veins. A lot of new veins. Digging hardness 4 is needed. I don't think that's available in the demo though. I think we're limited to 3. Yeah. All the way here, and the gripper is locked. Gripper grabs blocks and transports them behind machines in any direction. We have the extractor to extract stuff. I don't know what it does. I'm guessing you put it on the sources and it makes things better. Yeah, I'm guessing you put it on this thing and it just like makes them provide the resources more quickly. We got the digging. This is what we can find. Okay, there is a little thing in the middle. What is... I'm kind of scared, so we'll just do a wall here. Just wall this off real quick in case it like explodes. I don't want it to blow up my factory. Although these flimsy walls won't really help me that much. What is in the middle here? Oh my... Okay. Hey, I reached the goal. Yeah, okay, I got it. Congratulations, wish list. It's a wish list button? You kidding me? Okay, I got it. You and your pop-ups, you sussy baka. See what's down here. We'll wait for the pop-up to go away. I'm recording a video, I can't wish list right now, man. Although I think I already have, so, you know. Should be able to recognize that. More oranges. Love to see that. What have we here? This is gonna be another orange one as well. I think they're all gonna be different sources, right? This one is a normal one. Like the gray. Got probably another orange one. So ideally, like if you wanted to, I can also cross. Oh, I can go all the way here now, dude. That's awesome. More oranges, love that. I can go in here. More oranges as well. Can we get to this one? I think we can. Can we go from the? Okay, we can't dig from the surface. Are there any secrets I'm missing around here? We got it. Yeah, we got it, dude. Can I go down here? Oh, we can. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, we don't have energy. Oh, we don't have energy, man. That's a legitimate problem now. It's a legitimate issue for me. Because it's so expensive to dig. Okay. And you can try. Dig it bit by bit. You want at least 10% of energy reserve to dig here. Gotcha. Okay, so we do want to like do more. We want to like get more of these into our structure. Honestly, we can just do this. I think we can just flip this and do like this, and flip it again, and then we get like, because these are cheap, right? These are easy to do. Toss these out of the way. We mine this real quick, and then we get like a conveyor belt here. And just let me pulverize all of these, get a bit of energy, and then we just move conveyor belt like right here. And then you're gonna fall down exactly where I want you. Well, you hit the thing. You don't have enough to dig it. Oh my gosh. You're gonna fall all the way down, right? And then you're gonna go exactly where we need it, all the way into the smelter. That's great. That works. These give me matter, give me more energy, and we could do like more of this. If we had like a tosser, we could just like toss these across. That might be like great. Do a lot more combos. We could like also like do two combinations of these. Like we have another gray source. We could do more combos. I think I just want to have power now though. I think that's gonna be what we need. Are there any other easy orange sources for me to get? Can we? Is there a way for me to like get these? I think there actually is a way for me to get these. I think they're gonna have enough momentum to like fly over. I do this. We just make sure they don't hit the other blocks. As long as they don't collide, which I mean, I sure hope they won't. They're gonna collide, aren't they? Okay, they're not. It's good. Yoink. Nope. I mean, it goes in the. No, we don't want that. That's bad. Hold on. Oh, frig. If you do like a thing here, yeah, they're gonna hit the wall and just like keep on bouncing. Oh. Yeah, that actually might work if you just like change things around. Oh my god, what have I done? Why am I crisscrossing stuff? Why am I crossing streams again? That's not good. Okay, you're gonna slide down. Okay, so as long as they just pulverize everything, dude. Just like get rid of these, causing me issues. As long as they don't hit each other, which I mean, I think they're not gonna. I think we'll be okay. Right? We could also just do a separate smelter, which would be the much more sensible. Like, do a smelter here for these two and combine these two instead. This is cooler. There's like crisscrossing them. Smelter is almost full as well. But now we can do some more digging and see what these are. Is there anything special here? Really just more sources. Another orange man. Okay, I gotcha. And can we go lower? That seems to be it. So we have more orange sources and more gray sources. These are not colliding, which is great. But yeah, this has been Flow Factory demo. A lot of potential here. I really like what's happening. I like the physics stuff. I'm excited to check out the full thing. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.